ACT Aspire is a computer-based test given in the spring of each year to students in 3rd through 8th grade, as well as 10th grade, that measures academic achievement. The goal of the Aspire is to monitor student growth from elementary, middle, and high school to close learning gaps early so students can stay on track to develop the skills and knowledge that are important for success in college and the workplace. The ACT Aspire has 5 sections that align with the ACT plus writing subject areas of reading, English, math, science, and writing. 10th graders are required to take all 5 subject tests. Elementary and middle school students are required to take the reading and math test. 5th and 7th graders must also take the science test. The Aspire includes a wide variety of question types. Aspire questions can be multiple choice, short answer, or long answer with essays and narratives. Scores are reported in 4 categories of in need of support, close, ready, and exceeding. Students scoring ready or exceeding have met the benchmark established by ACT Aspire and are on target to meet college readiness benchmarks on the ACT.
You will receive 2 reports for your student for ACT Aspire. The current progress report shows how well your student is progressing toward being college and career ready. On the current progress report, you will see each subject, their readiness level, a scale score, and a predicted path for their future administration of the ACT Aspire. For this student in English, they scored exceeding, which is above the expected benchmark, with a scale score of 445. The green line shows the benchmark, and anything above that is considered to be college and career ready. Out to the right for this student, because it is a 10th grader, you see also a predicted ACT score. If this student continues progressing at the expected rate, he or she will achieve a 25 to 30 on the English portion of the ACT with writing. You also find on the current progress report a list of reporting categories by subject. This student answered 6 out of 6 questions correct in knowledge of language, but only answered 11 out of 13 correct for production of writing. The lowest reporting category also gives an improvement idea. You will see this type of information for each subject tested on the ACT Aspire. The other report you will receive is the Supplemental Scores Report. This report shows how your student compares to students across the nation. In English, this student scored in the 93rd percentile. This means this student scored higher than 93% of students his age across the nation. You also see an English language arts score if the student took English, reading, and writing. It is a combined overall score and shows you whether or not that score falls within the ACT readiness range. Progress with text complexity. This shows whether or not the student is making progress toward understanding increasingly complex text to help prepare them for college and career. The STEM score is given if the student took the math and science portions of the ACT Aspire. For this student, their score did not fall within the readiness range. It was below the ACT predicted readiness range. Progress toward career readiness. This measure is given for students in grades 8 and 10 who take all 5 portions of the ACT Aspire. Progress toward career readiness is an indicator as to whether or not the student is expected to earn a National Career Readiness Certificate when administered the ACT work keys in grade 12. Students can earn a bronze, silver, gold, or platinum certificate on work keys, and silver, gold, or platinum are considered benchmark by the state of Alabama.
Test-taking tips for parents. Tip number 1, make attendance a priority, especially on days that you know standardized testing will be administered or there is a test in the classroom. Tip number 2, make a note of test days on the calendar, from spelling quizzes to big, high-stakes tests. That way both you and your child know what's coming and will be prepared. Tip number 3, avoid pressuring your child and provide him or her with encouragement. Few children want to fail, and most will try their hardest to do well. Being afraid of your reaction to a bad test grade can increase anxiety, which makes careless mistakes more likely. Tip number 4, set a reasonable bedtime and stick to it. Tip number 5, make sure your child has enough time to wake up fully before he or she has to go to school. Just as rest is important, so is having enough time to get your brain engaged and in gear. If the test is first thing in the morning, he or she can't afford to spend the first hour of school groggy and unfocused. Happy testing!